First, create 4 boxes, long rectangles, so you can practice. I'm using this brush pen. Overlapping is another way to really get those values right. So you can see the further apart the lines, the lighter the value. This is the most time-consuming, so you can see here, way of getting light to dark shading with brushes, or a brush pen in this case, but it also looks great if you get it right. So you really have to have a lot of patience for this one, just over and over again with the dots. But that being said, it's also very relaxing, very peaceful exercise, and it's so fun to kind of take a look back and see the gestalt of it. You know, the eye is very deceiving. And this last technique is called scribbling, and you can scribble like this or make like interesting shapes with the scribbles if you want. Sometimes another technique is to make little E's everywhere. So there's no right or wrong way to do it. Just have fun. Get creative. The more lines, the darker, right? Just remember bigger strokes for darker areas, lighter strokes for lighter areas, and then you can kind of start practicing that. Reference photo. Just for fun, now I'm going to try drawing something simple like this frog with only ink. The pen I'm using is now a little bit of a smaller tip, 0.3, you can see right there. Just kind of seeing what I can do in less than a couple of minutes, trying out these different stippling and cross-hatching techniques, just for fun. There's a little frog with the cross-hatching. The next thing is, after you've tried out the pens, is to play with a little ink. This is Winsor & Newton blue, and just use a little eyedropper, get it in the tray, and then soak up the brush. You don't need any water for the color technique. And just do the same thing as before. Create little boxes here and try out the hatching and the cross-hatching techniques. The stippling with this round brush instead of the flat brush was actually a lot easier than the pen, but as you can see, the shapes aren't quite as round, so it just gives you a different effect. Scribbling is fun. One of the keys here is to not paint, right? You have to still imagine that you have a pen and not a brush in your hand. to create those shadows. All right, let's see what a different frog looks like with a little color. There's my pencil sketch. I went in first with a light graphite and then started the technique here on top of it. And yeah, there's a little outline taking shape. And just keep practicing. Let's do it together.